What does a 20-week pregnant woman do in Sao Paulo for 3 days? The answer is obvious, of course, eat. So this is a video all about food in Sao Paulo. We were only here for a very brief amount of time, but we absolutely loved the food. It was incredible. This isn't a typical touristy city. There aren't that many things to do, I guess, although I'm open to people disagreeing with me, but it is a great place for foodies, okay? So in this video, I'm gonna show you everything that we did in Sao Paulo on our free day. We were here for 3 days, but 2 of those we were focused on working. There's a lot going on in my business, but I won't be talking about that today. If you wanna check out what's going on as I'm babyproof for my business, then make sure you check out some of the videos that I've made earlier in the series, and also subscribe to stay tuned for the videos that are coming later on. Next week's video, you are gonna see me on a cruise. My husband and I are taking a transatlantic cruise as we reposition ourselves in Europe to have our baby late this summer. So subscribe to check out what it's like to be a digital nomad on a cruise whilst you're pregnant and see all of our adventures as we travel to the old continent. Hey friends, coming to you today from Sao Paulo. This is week 20 of pregnancy, and this series is baby proofing my business, becoming a CEO mom. But however, today is not about the business. Today, my friends, is about the food. But before we go out and show you all the delicious food, or well, some of the delicious food that Sao Paulo has to offer, I want to give you an update on my little baby bump. So yeah, it feels kind of the same as it's felt for the past couple of weeks, maybe a little bit bigger. It really depends on what I'm wearing. So that's my baby bump update. I'm gonna give you a quick tour of our Airbnb, and then we are going out for breakfast. I'm just having a collagen drink before we go out because I need to get more protein in my diet. And then we are gonna show you the Mercado Municipal.
This is good?
Vocês são de onde? Que lugar? Não, esse não. Esse
não, Malícia. Que é isso?
Chegou para. Chirimoia. Com limão siciliano. Muito bom, né?
Muito bom.
Jarrada. Farinha. Faz ela
Só que essa
Ó, só encosta nela boca assim, espreme. Muito bom. Ó, só encosta. Ó, very good.
Não.
Massa. We did it!
We did it.
Okay, we bought fruit. It was much more expensive than I thought it would be. However, it was the experience we were paying for. It was an amazing experience. We sampled absolutely everything. The guy was lovely. They were so friendly.
Delicious. It was
delicious.
really good, yeah.
And the thing is, we're going on a cruise tomorrow. It's not like we have time to eat a lot of fruit. So we're like, let's just take a couple things. Initially, we said, like, can we just pay you for the samples we've had? And the guy was like, no, you can't do that. We bought a couple things and it turned out to be $30.
$30.
Which, so you get an idea here, a normal lunch for us is for the 2 of us, between 10 and 15, $20 if it's like a really nice place. This is like, yeah, for just a little bit of fruit. But you know what? Lovely experience.
Lovely experience. They were very exotic, not common. I mean,
Yeah,
the
exotic
place was very interesting.
Now we're having a Mortadella Sandwich. These are famous in this market. As you can see, I've never seen this much ham mortadella in a sandwich. I'm excited to try this. And we also got bolinho de bacalhau.
Bolinho de bacalhau.
So this is like a fried fish and potato thing?
Fish and potato and bread. I don't know. It's probably gonna look delicious. It's gonna taste delicious, and that's it.
I'm excited to try it. How do we eat this?
I have no idea.
Are we meant to have cutlery?
I have actually no idea. I think you should eat it with your hands.
All right.
Anyone else have it?
Hands it is. I'm all for finger food.
Why fucking not?
So as you can see, Japanese neighborhood, it's full of people, it's a little bit stressful, but it's all good. We're on a hunt for coffee. That's what we're looking for now. And I think this is meant to be a really zen garden, but it's not feeling zen to be here. So I don't think we're gonna be zenning in this garden anytime soon. I don't think anyone's gonna be zenning in this garden anytime soon. But hey, we're tourists too, so we can't complain. So enjoy. So we found coffee and it fueled us to come to the Museum of Japanese Immigration here in Brazil. And honestly, this is fascinating. Like when you think about immigration somewhere, you think like there's a massive necessity, that there's a lack of resources or opportunities in the place of origin, and then the people leave and go somewhere else where there are more opportunities. And this is still kind of the case of what happened here, but it was massively organized. It's not usually organized by the governments like this type of immigration. However, a special friendship was formed between Brazil and Japan at the turn of the 19th century. So essentially the leaders organized to bring people over, and 200,000 Japanese immigrants were brought over this area of Brazil between then and the 60s or 70s. So we're in the museum. It's all about Japanese culture and also just the immigration. And I'm going to show you the boats that they came in. It's absolutely stunning. And yeah, it's just absolutely fascinating. So a lot of them were actually brought to work on the coffee farms because there wasn't enough immigration coming in from Europe. Slavery had been abolished here, so basically they needed people to work on these coffee farms, and part of the deal was that they wanted to sell coffee in Japan. So that kind of explains, and I have no idea, I'm guessing here, but someone Google it. It might be why Japan has like such a strong coffee culture as well, because they do. Can you imagine being brought from Japan to work on these coffee farms and this being your life? I don't know, it's just fascinating. Thanks everyone for watching. Thank you for joining me for this video and our adventures, our foodie adventures in Sao Paulo. Let me know if you like this format. Let me know in the comments. Make sure you tell me what you're enjoying about the series, and if you have any questions, any words of encouragement, I would obviously be happy to hear them. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.